Hey guys, Marshmallow Chomp here, back with another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Today, on my brand new GX mat that I won, which is super cool. My local store actually had some sort of old stock from like 2016 and Dual Power. And just to make the money up so I could get a Lost Art, I got a pack as well. And yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to open it, seeing some of this is older now. Obviously, I won't go too in-depth on the decks as they're guaranteed. This does have a pack inside of it though. But yeah, besides that, it's mainly going to be the Dual Power and the Soul Fusion being opened. I will show you what's in these, but not too in depth, as it's all guaranteed content, and you can find the details on what you get in the website if you want a further look. That's the UK website, by the way. And yeah, so obviously I'm filming this with one hand, like just holding it, so it's not ideal, I know. But yeah, this ancient game mat is beautiful. I can't believe I won it. But yeah, anyway, I can do a video on Speed Duel GX soon. I'll show you the deck that I used to get them at. And yeah, so I will pause, open the stuff, and then show you, but I'll be looking at it for the first time as well. I'll be looking at it through the camera, but yeah, that's just a heads up on how the video is going to go. So I'll just move some stuff over now, and then we'll get to the open. Okay, so here's what I got in the Soul Fusion. I've just opened the Dual Power, but from Soul Fusion, I'm mainly hoping to get a Danger card or two. Something like Danger Tsukunoko. That'd be super cool. I doubt that, though. That's a secret rare in one pack, I doubt. Dino Wrestlers could be cool, mainly because I know someone who plays Dino Wrestlers, and I like to help out. This Nordic is actually a nice thing to see, because again, one of my other friends, they run Nordics, so I'll be more than happy to trade that on over to them. Get them a nice card to boost up the decks. That's cool. So, got that one. Invincibility Barrier. Alright. Rise of the Salamangreat. I'm not sure how well, I am sure how they run, but I'm not sure if they run this. I don't think so, but I have a Salamangreat friend, so that's cool. Sign Up Fusion, and that is our rare. So the next one's going to be the shiny. Sign Up Fusion, I doubt Cyburst or Decode Talkers run it, but if it does, then my Decode Talker friend might want that. Herald of the Abyss? I can't tell. Oh, yeah. It's hard to tell through the camera, but this is actually a super rare. I'm guessing super rares are guaranteed in these packs. But from what I recall, I think this card's decent. Not amazing, but decent. So, okay, your opponent must send one face-up monster with declared type and attribute from field to grave if possible. For the rest of this turn, your opponent can't... Okay, yeah, so that's not horrendous. It's probably more of a side deck thing, and even then you probably wouldn't run it today, but that's not too bad. Like, I think I already have one, so if I ever want to run it, I have two now. Orchestrated Ironsats. Eternal Galaxy, that's cool, I like photons. Dino Wrestler, oh, okay. I don't think they have this one. Okay, so it's obviously better if you have multiple, but I can like trade at them and maybe get another, or they might get another, so that's cool. He's level 4. He seems better than like most of them. Especially the martial one. And Incantation Pencil Plume, which Incantations, they didn't have much value, but they also dropped in value recently because they got reprinted in a tournament pack, so that's that. Next, we'll move on to the Dual Power. I've taken the seal off. I've not opened any of the packs, as you can see. But you do get a game board and a pack of promos, which is guaranteed. Which is very welcome. There we go. The promos are these alternate arts of these cards. So you get Dark Magician. I like the alt art of this. Neos, it's kind of cool. Stardust Dragon, Utopia, Odd Eyes, and Decode Talker. I know you can get Ash Blossom from this set, which would be sick to get second. I already have Ghost Ogre at 3. In fact, no, I have 4, but I mean, I'll take another. And I think it's Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. I'd take a 4th one of that as well. Evenly Matched is in this set. I'd take a second one of them. That'd be sick. But I really want Utopia Double. That would be super cool. Utopic Onomatopoeia I wouldn't mind. Not to use. I just probably put it in a binder because he looks cool. There's some cool cards for heroes. I do already have 3 Vision Hero Vion, but Elemental Hero Grand Merging is in here, which is something you use for a bit of a niche. hero deck, which I actually quite enjoy. And I mean, there's all sorts of things that I wouldn't mind, like Dark Cavalry and various Dark Magician stuff and gadget stuff. But I think they're the ones I'm after most. Obviously, I've probably gone for the most expensive cards in the set, but yeah, there's stuff in here that I want. So I won't open the promos because you've already seen them, and that's just going to take up time of the video. So I'll just pause and get into these packs. Okay, so each pack contains 5 cards. I just looked at the bottom. It says that they're all shiny, which is cool. It's more of a collector's set. I think I've opened one of these boxes before, and I managed to get a couple Miracle Fusions. But let's see what we get on our first pack. So we get Shining Draw. I'm guessing that's like a Yuma thing. Dark Magical Circle, which did get a tournament pack reprint, so that's not quite as expensive now. Chaos Form's decent. It's nice to get shiny. Oh, Golden Gadget's actually really cool. I'm happy with this one. Evenly matched. Oh, yes! Okay, this pack was great. In fact, to be honest, I'm not too bothered about the whole box now. Obviously, it's not made up for the value of the box, but I wasn't expecting too much from it, if I'm being honest, because premium sets, you can just get like 4 cards, and they're not that great. But yeah, Gold Gadget is a nice one. I think I already have Silver from last time I opened one of these. I've only opened 2 of these boxes, this being the second. But evenly matched, having 2 copies of that, that is sick. Obviously, I'm not going to run it in Heroes. It's a bit too... it slows the game down a bit too much for Heroes, but I'm sure I can find one of my other decks to put it in. So on to pack 2. I'll pause and be back. Okay, so pack 2. Unfortunately, you didn't get to see me pull in Aroma Seraphy Jasmine. I'm not too big of a fan of Aromages, mainly because of how much I hate them on Duel Links when they were big then. But I quite like this one. It looks quite cool, and honestly, I wouldn't mind playing them IRL. Or I know a lot of my friends like plant decks like roses and stuff, so that could help one of them out maybe. Oh, cool. So next card is Silver Gadget to go with our Gold Gadget. Here you go. That's pretty neat. That's quite nice. I'm trying to keep this video shorter, by the way, because I'm aware of the fact that it's really shaky and be hard to read the cards as well, so I'm just going for speed and content, really. XYZ Change Tactics. This is looking pretty cool on YouTube. Oh, alright. Simple draw card. Oh, Double or Nothing. This is good, right? Right, yeah, this is for Utopia. Alright, that's pretty cool. I think there's some like meme decks or something that use that as well. So that's sick. And Miracle Fusion, which I already have 2 of as ultra rares, but now I have a playset and as a hero player, I appreciate that. The only thing is I don't have something like Sunrise to fully utilize it, but still. When I do, or even if I don't, I just want to make a weird e-hero exclusive deck. 3 Miracle Fusions in ultra is pretty nice to see. Okay, so we'll get into this pack next. Alright, so in this pack we got another Aroma Seraphy Jasmine. I'm not sure if she's one you're supposed to have multiple of, or if it's ideal to have multiple of, but I have multiple of her. I mean, I guess that means I'm not so upset about trading her away or anything. Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. I think this is actually one of the good Photon Galaxy sort of Xyz monsters for the deck. So that's nice. Linkaribo. Alright. Ultra rare, that's not... Although, didn't he come as ultra rare in his first print in the starter deck? Probably not worth too much or anything, and I already have a couple ultra rares, but he's a good card. There's no denying that. He's good, so I'll take that. Alright, another Chaos Form. Not much to say about that. And... Oh, Signal Warrior. Is this supposed to be like Yusei's bike? I don't know, but that's a pretty cool card. Okay, and so for the next pack, we've got Crowley the First Professor. Oh, Professor, there we go. I'm not too big of a fan of spellbook decks. I find them quite annoying when I go against them, although I've only played against them on Duel Links, but still. This guy looks cool as hell, though, and even if I never use it or anything, he's gonna look cool in a binder somewhere, so that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Alright, and another Miracle Fusion. Sure. Winged Dragon of Ra and Mortal Phoenix would have preferred Sphere Mode, but I do already have like 3 Sphere Modes, so I can't complain. This is a second Phoenix, that's pretty cool. Oh, sphere mode. I'm pretty sure this happened last time I opened Dual Power. I got sphere mode and Immortal Phoenix in the same pack. I wonder if that's a thing. It might not be, but it's happened a couple times to me. Also, these packs, they're like full of air. Weird. The box was sealed, so it's not that, and it was the Konami seal, so yeah. It's not like they've been tampered with, it's just weird. And then we've got XC's Change Tactics again, which is cool. I'm not sure if anyone's ever ran it, but it looks cool. And then we'll go into this pack next, leaving one more. And then we've got the 2 decks to cover and the bonus pack that comes in this one. Okay, so the first card we got in this pack is a Silver Gadget. Cool. I'm pretty sure if you play gadgets, you do have 3 of gold and silver, but again, I'm not too sure. If that's the case, then I have my playset of silver now, so that's nice. Then we have Necro's Kaleidoscope. That is the ritual spell. Cool. Star Seraph Scepter. I believe this is like the best Star Seraph, along with like the throne. This is cool. Cyburst Enchanter. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. He looks like Cyburst Wizard. He's probably supposed to be like an upgraded version. Oh, wait. If you control this card that was linked to someone using Cyburst Wizard. Okay, so yeah. So he gains bonus effects and stuff. So that's actually really cool. I can see why no one's used it if it's good if you use Wizard, because no one really used Wizard, but it's cool as hell, and this is the sort of stuff that I like. And then for our last card, Infinite Impermanence. Okay, I do have 3, because I did buy 3 of the Cyberdark structure deck. But hey, I'm not complaining. Infinite Impermanence is Infinite Impermanence, and that is cool. So we've got Evenly Matched and Infinite Impermanence, and we've got 1 pack left. Obviously, we've got all sorts of other cool things like the gadgets and whatnot, but they're the main standouts so far. If we could get an Ash Blossom, this would be, like, amazing. This would be top tier box. I doubt it, though. We did get Sphere Mode as well, actually, so I can't complain, really. But, yeah, if we can get a Ash Blossom, I'd be happy about that. Obviously, the other Ghost Ogre one, and Ghost Ogre and Ghost Reaper, I'd be happy with, but I already have at least 3 of them. So, I'm not really looking for them. They'd more just be for trades or something, but yeah. Ash Blossom, I hope. Okay, so the first card in this pack is Thunder Dragon Thunderstorm Ek. Never seen this Thunder Dragon before, and it's cool as hell. So, like, how come to all these Thunder Dragon players, how come I've never seen this card? I don't even care if it's bad. It looks that cool that you should run it. That's all I'm saying. Maybe they do run it and it's just like a niche card, but I've never seen it. Next up, we got Double or Nothing again. Alright. Again, it's a cool card. I might never use it, but if I do, and I do like meme decks and whatnot, so I have 2 fun. That's a thing. Predaplant Spider Orchid. Cool, I guess. I didn't really know Predaplants had any pendulums, if I'm being honest, but an 8 scale's pretty decent, and I'm not going to go through the effects or anything, because again, I don't want the video to be too long, but it looks pretty cool. It looks more like royal and just clean compared to most of your Predaplants that just look like they're going to rip you limb from limb. Then we got Gold Gadget again, so is that my second one, I think? So I guess Gadgets is a thing I can play now if I wanted to with Ancient Gears, so that's cool. And I accidentally spoiled the last card by dropping that, but Goki the Great Ogre. I forgot Gokis were in this, and I don't have this one. I don't want to play Gokis, but I like collecting them, especially the Link monsters. They look so cool. Like Thunder Ogre and stuff, so Great Ogre's a welcome addition, because I don't have him, and yeah, pretty cool. And actually, the one that they reprinted in the Megatin is somewhat generic and can be used in a lot of decks. It's probably not the best thing to use, but it's still there. Especially for me, who doesn't have like tons of money or anything when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Somewhat generic cards that aren't too expensive, but aren't also the best options are usually what I'm using. So, yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so here is the 2016 Superstarter Space-Time Showdown starter deck, which has a power-up pack, and it has Time Gazer Magician, and it says that guaranteed in the pack is Odd Eyes and Dark Hole. I think they're shinies, if I'm not mistaken. I think the rest of the stuff may be common in the power-up pack, but that's pretty cool. So, got a little beginner's guide and paper playmat, got all of them. And it's when pendulum zones weren't just the spell and trap zones. So, outdated paper playmats. You might think I'm being sarcastic, but I actually like that sort of thing. It's kind of cool. So, I guess I did grab the pack. So, here's the pack. It's kind of thick. Do you get everything? I thought it was just random. Maybe it is, but that feels like a lot of cards in there. And, yeah, we get the deck. So, I'll take the cellophane off this deck and we'll go through it. I believe the Empowered Warriors are in this, and that is why I got it. Okay, so here's the deck. Again, I said I mainly got it for the Empowered Warriors just because I think they're kind of cool, a bit underrated, and the artworks are so dope that even if I don't use them, which I doubt I will, then yeah, they look cool. I think they should come to Speed Duels because, yeah, obviously I've been playing Speed Duel a lot lately with the GX set and whatnot, but I think they'd be fair in that scenario, in that scene, and they'd be super cool. I might be mistaken, they might be in some like obscure set, but I don't think they're in there, so if they're not, they should add them in. So, yeah, for starters, we've got our super rare Time Gazer Magician, so that's pretty cool. And obviously, you can't have Time Gazer without Stargazer. Stargazer is also super rare. So yeah, we've got our Pendulum Scale 1 and 8 to bring out the big guys. And obviously, they're kind of terrible unless they're together in the Pendulum thing. They both just become 4s, I believe. Then we've got a Wattail Dragon, 2500, level 6, trying to compete for that Summon Skull's Throne of being a decent level 6, but we all know Cybertech Alligator is the best, right? Then we've got Luster Dragon. Can't really have a starter deck without Luster Dragon. I'm sure every Yu-Gi-Oh noob, or just any Yu-Gi-Oh player, has had to use Luster Dragon in their life and thought it was like one of the best cards until they realised it wasn't. But it's always a great time playing Luster Dragon. Then we have Hunter Dragon. I kind of feel that he's very overlooked, which he is. He's not good or anything, it's just that he always gets put with Luster Dragon in sets or whatever, and he's just bad compared to Luster Dragon in them scenarios. Then we have Millennium Shield, I believe. Was this card's first printed in like one of them McDonald's packs? A level 5 with 3k defense is a pain, a big pain back in the day. Then we have Dark Blade. Obviously not as good as Luster Dragon again, but he has his fusions and he's cool, but like he's not that good. But he also has that later version that came out in like 2011, I believe. Like Dark Blade Captain of the Underworld or something. Warrior Digrapher. He's just the warrior of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty much. He's on all the artworks. He's so cool. Well, actually, no, Marauding Captain's on more, but still. Chamberlain of the Six Samurai. I love Six Samurai. 2k defense. Sure, there's not much else to say about him. Six Samurai is so cool, though. Then we got a classic, Mystical Elf, 2k defense. Just a better Chamberlain of Six Samurai, but not a warrior, but one of Yugi's classic cards. Then, I didn't know you actually got the dragon. Alright, that's sick. Yeah, so when this card's pendulum summoned, you can target one card on the field, return it to the hand. So this is Aether, the Empowering Dragon. This is related to all the Empowered Warriors and the Summoners as well. Yeah, that's actually sick. He's not amazing or anything, but the fact that you get him is cool. I wasn't expecting that. Then we have Ventdra, the Empowered Warrior. This card can attack directly with 2k. It's pretty strong. Arnis, the Empowered Warrior. So yeah, they all have like golden arms, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so that's that one. The fire one. Yeah. Then probably one of the best and most underrated. I think the summon is actually better than the Empowered Warrior form, but still. Terror Tiger, the Empowered Warrior. When this card's summoned, you can special summon a level 4 or lower normal monster from your hand in defense mode. So that's your free XZs if you get any XZs with this set. Or if you bought dual power with it at the same time, you can use your Alt Art Utopia. Then we have our Hydro Tortoise, the Empowered Warrior. This is one for spells and traps. Then we have Golden Dragon Summoner. Okay, so we're starting with the summoners. I thought you only got the empowered warriors. I went where you got the summoners too. Okay, so the golden dragon summoner, that's pretty cool. That obviously ties in with the empowered dragon. Blue dragon summoner. Every old school Blue Eyes player, or at least most of them, will have ran this way back when, before the eggs and stuff were in the game, or at least in Duel Links, I guess. But yeah, I used to love this. Great card in old Blue Eyes. Then we have Red Sparrow Summoner, followed by White Tiger Summoner. This one's great. When this card's normal summon, you can special summon one level 4 or lower normal from your hand. So that's in attack or defense, and all monsters you control gain 100 attack and defense. It's just got bonus effects. I don't get why the empowered warrior is worse. And Green Turtle, flip target monster, destroy it. So it's basically just like Man-Eater Bug, but with a higher defense stat. Then we have Sorcerer's Spell Wall. This is the one that changes stats depending on whose turn it is. Supply Squad, a classic. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle, draw. It's continuous. Lightning Vortex, discard one to Raigeki your opponent. MST, you should know what that is. Ego Boost, isn't this like, yeah, plus 1k attack? And then Axe of Despair, which is the equip spell, which is permanent plus 1k attack. Lucky Iron Axe, equip spell plus 500, and I think you get to draw one if it's destroyed. Reincarnation, discard one to add one to hand from grave. Target 2 normals in grave, add to hand. Poison of the Old Man, not as good as Cauldron, but it's still a classic. Gain or do life point damage to whatever. Trap Hole. Sakuretsu, I love these classics, if I'm being honest. Raigeki Break, nice, discard one to target card. Dust Tornado. Shadow Spell. A hero emerges. Soul Resurrection, this is like a Call the Hunted for normal monsters, I believe. Jar of Greed exists. And then finally, oh no, not finally, Magic Jammer. And is this the last one? Yeah, 7 Tools, which, very underrated card back in the day, very overlooked, but counter trap, pay 1000, stop a trap, and destroy it. Super cool, super fun. So with that being done, we'll get into the power-up pack in just a second. Obviously, we know we're getting Odd Eyes and Dark Hole. I think they're both shinies. Well, Odd Eyes definitely is. Dark Hole, I believe, might be super rare. And I think the rest are commons. But looking at the thickness, I think you might get all the cards, which is like Injection Fairy Lily, the Light Monarch, and even DD Warrior Lady, which been using a lot in speed drills. Very good card. Okay, so let's see if we got all the cards or just like some of them, and let's see what we got. So obviously we've got Ultra Rare Odd Eyes. Oh, it's an Ultra Rare Dark Hole too. So that's quite nice actually. I think I have this from a set, maybe like Dual Overload or something. Again, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's cool. Then are these common? Yes, but we got Mirror Force. Reinforcement of the Army, not bad. A-Forces. There you go, you got a Warrior Digraph on there. Injection Fairy Lily. Okay. Good card. I think this might actually be its most recent printing. This deck was like 2016. Obviously, it's not an amazing card nowadays, but still sad to see that this is probably its most recent printing from my knowledge. Amazoness Sage. I like Amazoness cards, that's sweet to see. Sacred Crane. Oh, that's not actually too bad. Hey, this card isn't bad. I'm surprised I've not seen that more, if I'm being honest. I've seen the card, but it's always just in bulk, because like no one uses it. DD Warrior Lady, great card. Obviously better in Speed Duel or Goat, but I'm sure it's still decent today. And cool, we got Korra as the Light Monarch, so I think we did actually get everything. I thought you only got like 5 of the cards, but I was really hoping for this, and Lily and DD Warrior Lady, so the fact that I got all of them is absolutely sweet. And without further ado, let's move on to the last product of the day. The Rise of True Dragons Structure Deck Reloaded and First Edition. I forgot to mention this 2016 deck was First Edition and Dual Powers First Edition. I'm not sure if Dual Powers had a reprint. To be honest, I'm not sure if these two have had a reprint, but the fact it's 6 years later and they just both appear in my locals, I kind of thought it might just be unlimited reprints, but I still want to get them regardless. And then they're like, oh, first edition, £6. I'm like, sheesh. They actually had the Realm of the Sea Emperors deck as well at £6, but I recently bought one of them sleeved off a friend for £5 that they had. So, yeah, there wasn't much point me buying it unless I wanted more Atlantean Dragoons, which currently, not really. Archbrave Dragon is our ultra rare. That's a pretty cool card. Then Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand. Dragon Knight of Creation. I used to run this in old school Blue Eyes. Ruins of the Divine Dragon Lords. Okay. And that is actually super rare. And here we go. This is probably the main reason you're buying the deck. And it's shiny. I thought it was a common, honestly. But the fact that it's here must have meant it was shiny. And yeah, as you can see, it is. Return of the Dragon Lords. So super rare. First edition. This is probably worth at least... Well, last time I checked, this card was like an £8 card. If that's still the case, then it's worth buying the deck just for this card. You could probably sell this card on and get all this for free, pretty much. Paladin of Felgrand. Okay, so it looks like we're getting all the Felgrand equip monstered people. Guardian of Felgrand. Felgrand Dragon, looking mighty cool. Super shiny. Dark Blaze Dragon. I love these sort of obscure generic dragon cards that like have really weird requirements and effects that no one uses but just look cool as hell. I'd love to make them work, but at the same time, I don't want to put that much time into it. I'd rather just play Heroes or something. Herald of Creation. Or Melfi's, actually. That's for the creator, or it's like supposed to be, but like obviously they made it more generic, so it's not tied to him. Which is a shame because the creator's cool as hell. Decoy Dragon. The most adorable little dude ever. Look at him. Actually, I forgot to mention, this is the last art I got. Vampire Vamp. Kind of an old one, but I don't have it yet, so I got it. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. I mean, I've got ones from Legendary Duelist Season 1, which are the alt arts. I got some from Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1, which is this art, but it's a good card. It's being taken off the ban list, like, slowly. Is it at 2 or 3? It might already be at 3, but I think it's at 2, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, I think it's at 3. So, I guess having more isn't a bad thing, but at the same time I have like 6 or 7 of them. Red Eyes Wyvern. Wyvern's decent, not used too often in Red Eyes, but he's a good card. I often run 1 or 2 at least. White Knight Dragon, a classic from the GX era, my favourite era. Super cool. And negates spells from what I remember. I think Alexis used it as well. Darkstorm Dragon, here's one of them other cool ones that no one uses, but because it's like really weird. In fact, yeah, it's a Gemini, which is a bit ew. I want to make a full Gemini deck, but I don't have enough of the spells that go with it, like Supervise and whatever. Armed Protector Dragon. This one I've always thought was weird. Kind of looks more like a Pokemon. Evil Swarm Zahak. I love Evil Swarms, I think they're dope. Mandragora is really fun to use in a non-Evil Swarm deck or whatever. Then we have Eclipse Wyvern. Then we have some really cool cards here, but I think if they're not banned, oops, they are the limited to 1. We have White Dragon Wyverbuster. Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Then we go into Keeper of the Shrine. Pretty good card. Always added in structure decks, never really used. Kidmodo Dragon. Really cool. Jane the Light Swan Paladin. Okay, I like Light Swans. I wanted to make Light Swans. I guess that's another one. Oh, here's another. More of a modern one. Eren the Light Swan Monk. Oh, this is like the best one, right? Raiden Hand of the Light Swan, because this is the level 4 tuner that can special summon from top of decks. That's the best one, I think. Card Trooper. Was this the... Oh, sweet. Dragon Ravine. I actually needed this. Yeah, because I have the bootleg to launch rocket engine thing with, like, Striker Dragon and stuff. And then you usually replace boot sector launch for Dragon Ravine or vice versa, so I actually needed that. That's sick. Wing Beat of Giant Dragon, cool. Trade in. I think I already have like 3 shiny ones from Destiny Soldiers, but it's a good card. Foolish Burial. It is what it is. Hand Destruction featuring Sasuke Samurai, one of the coolest cards. A weird card, that one though. Another reinforcement of the army. And a warrior returning alive. Charge of the Light Brigade. Okay, this is a decent Light Swan card. Terraforming. Dragon's Rebirth. Burst Breath. Needlebug Nest. Okay, this is a bit of a weird card. This is a good one. This is good in Light Swans, actually. Just dump top 5 cards you hand deck. Oh, Breakthrough Skill. This is very underrated. Although, saying that, I think this might have been in like first place of the last Worlds. Or like there was a dinosaur deck that did really well, and I think they were running Breakthrough Skill. It's a card that doesn't come up too often because it's not like the greatest trap around. It's kind of like Fiendish Chain, but more modernized. But yeah, even though it's not used that often or anything, it does not stop it being one of the best traps in the game. Obviously, people say Infinite Impermanence is better, but Breakthrough Skill is very good. Call of the Haunted, Oasis of Dragon Soul, and I wasn't aware we got tokens in this deck. This is like a Call of the Haunted, but it makes whatever your Revival Worm. Is it just the one? Yeah, unfortunately, but that is still cool. I love token cards, and I didn't know we were getting one in here, so it's pretty cool. Another token. Sweet. Oh my god, this pal's a mess. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Just me opening some older products and whatnot. I doubt you stuck it to the end, but if you did, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Thank you so much for watching and your support, however that may be. If you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it, so I know what content you guys enjoy, and it helps me know what to make for future. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.